I'm pretty pleased about that. We weren't going out, we weren't getting takeaways, we weren't buying clothes, we just weren't enjoying life. I literally dislocate myself. Tell me, what do you have in mind? Hello, I'm Dan and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I thought the first video could just be like an introduction to me, get to know me, because I feel like there's no point in doing this if you don't actually know anything about us, because then you're not going to really watch the rest of my videos. My girlfriend Nairi sent us some questions through. She sent them through this morning, so I've not actually looked at them yet, so I don't know what they are. They could be the most random things, so I'm a bit nervous about that because it could be stuff that I don't even want to answer. I'm just going to answer them. I'm just going to answer them anyway, and if I want to cut it out, I'll cut it out. So the first one is, where are you from? So I'm originally from Newcastle. At the moment I live down Derby with my girlfriend and her mum and sister. That's where she's originally from. Decided to make that move because we were both living up in Newcastle a couple of years ago, renting a flat, and it didn't really work. We were just paying to live in a flat and not do anything. We weren't going out, we weren't getting takeaways, we weren't buying clothes, we just weren't enjoying life. So we thought, right, enough's enough. And we were like at our peak ages as well. Like, I was 21 and she was 18. Like, that is prime time to be going out and enjoying your life in like nightclubs and stuff like that, and we just weren't doing that, and I think it was just making me a little bit unhappy, and it did put a lot of strain on our like relationship as well. So I thought, right, enough's enough, let's stop this now before it gets any worse, and let's enjoy our lives. So we moved back here just to put some money aside and do the things that we want to do. How old are you? I'm 24, nearly 25. I'm 25 in October, which is very daunting. I don't know what it is about 25, right, but when I was like 17, 18, I thought, right, 25, I'm gonna have my life together, I'm gonna have a baby, I'm gonna have marriage, like, I'm gonna have my life completely sorted out, I want to be in a career for life. Now I'm 24, I'm like looking at myself and I'm like, I've not got any of that. So I think my subconscious mind's like taking over and it's making us panic a bit. I do have to remind myself that I am 24 and that is literally such a young age, and there's no need to put pressure on myself like that. Like, 25, that's still so young, and there's plenty of time to have kids and there's plenty of time to get married. We went through that whole thing with coronavirus. It just makes you so like, it makes you realise like you've got to literally live your life, because like you don't know what's going to happen. You literally don't know what's around the corner, and like what 2 years has been ripped from us. It's just mad. Next question is, where would you like to be in 5 years time? 5 years time. How old will I be in 5 years time? 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I'll be 29. Bloody ready to retire. Where would I like to be? I think, I know we've got plans, me and now we've got plans to go travelling and stuff like that, so I want to look back. If I'm 29, I want to look back and know that I've actually done something within them 5 years. Like, I've went travelling, I've seen places that I've wanted to see. I've like look back and be able to like just be happy, and also be happy at that moment in time. Be in a position where I've done things, so now I'm looking to obviously look onto the next chapter of my life, which might be having kids and getting married. Next question. What's one interesting thing about you? Interesting thing about me. Ooh, I've actually got one eye pupil bigger than the other, and I can't remember which one it is, but you might not be able to see now because of the light. And it's normally when it's darker or I'm really, really tired. That's when you'll be able to see, and it's really prominent. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I've had it checked out and stuff like that. It's nothing like to worry about. I think it's just something that they need to obviously keep an eye on. But I can see perfectly fine, and it just makes it look like I've got a little bit of a bong eye. So yeah. What are your top 3 pet peeves? 3. I've got to narrow down to 3. What? One of them would be, most definitely, when you're literally you're walking somewhere and there's only like a single, you've got to literally move for someone so they can get past. Only one of you can go there. I always give way, and I literally dislocate myself, let them past, and they don't even say thank you. Are you joking? Are you absolutely joking? That actually really annoys us because I just think it's downright rude. Another one would be I'm trying to think of what Nairi does that literally irritates us so much. Or people who, if you go to the shop and you get treats for like a movie night, or just like you're going home and you fancy some treats. I hate people who open their treats on the way home. Just wait, literally, like it's probably a 5-minute drive from the shop to your house. You'll get settled down, sit on the bed, and then you can open up your chocolate or your sweets or whatever then, but don't open them up in the car. Because every single time, someone opens their stuff in the car, and then I leave mine, like, I don't touch it, I let you don't touch it. We're watching a movie and all of a sudden they've run out of their snacks like 10 minutes into the movie, and they're dipping their hand over to get mine. No, I didn't think so. I'm not a sharer when it comes to food as well. Like, I literally don't share my food, and if someone touches it, I'm fuming. Another pet peeve. Do you know what it is? You think they just roll off the tongue, but like now that I'm on the spot, I literally don't know what my pet peeves are. I'm gonna kick myself later because I'm gonna think of a good one, and I'm gonna be like, oh, why didn't you mention that? Oh, I didn't know. Maybe people who don't clean up after themselves. That's so shit. Daniel, what irritates you? Right, next one. What's your star sign? Libra, the best one. All about the balance. Not that I have much balance in my life, but I mean, the Libra in his tries. What is your most embarrassing moment? Oh my god, right, so, like this one. Basically, years and years ago, I used to want to be an actor. So I went to this stage school place where they did like acting, singing and dancing. It was called Famous 415. And we had to do a big show at the end of the year. And we had our group, and then they brought in this other group from like another stage school, and we had to do like some sort of contemporary piece. And we all got different partners, and I got partnered up with this girl, and we're like practicing and stuff like that. Practiced all day. It literally got to the point where what they call teachers came through to say what we had, obviously how we had been doing. So we showed them. And then like we're all doing my piece, or I'm swinging this last round, I'm throwing her up, bloody twirling her around and stuff like that. I get the last part where I literally have to like lift her, and I go to lift her, and I literally fart, and it's so loud, it's one of them loud farts, and literally everyone heard, and I was like, fucking hell, what have I just done? Went beetroot red, and I started like giggling and that, like, you know, as like boys do. And then she turned around and was like, "Did you just fart?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was dying inside, dying. I'll never forget that. Them farts that you hear in cartoons, it was like literally that, but the rest of them are ignoring it, like, and it just never happened, which makes it even worse. How long have you been with your girlfriend, and how did you meet? Nice one there, maybe sliding that in. I've been with my girlfriend now for 5 years, which is the longest relationship I've ever been in. We met at Leeds Festival in 2016. Her tent was in front of mine, and I've always heard that like sounds silly, right? But when it's like, when you know, you know. And literally I saw her and I literally knew, like, she was just the one for me. Ever since then, we hit it off, and then we travelled back and forth from Derby to Newcastle for about 2 years, and then obviously she eventually moved up. I like telling people that story because I just feel like it's different, isn't it, these days? It's like either Tinder or I don't know what the other ones are. But that's completely fine. I mean, Tinder's literally the most modern day way of meeting people now. What do you currently do for a job? So at the moment, I am a receptionist at a medical practice, and I'm going to leave that one there because I don't want to get the sack. The confidentiality reasons. So yeah, next one. What keeps you motivated? I think just having plans, like putting dates in, just generally having something to look forward to, I think. And obviously I've got people around us that obviously lift us up instead of dragging us down, so I think, yeah, just having plans, having aspirations, goals. So yeah. Next question. Why have you started YouTube? Why not? It's something I've always thought about doing. I've just never actually plucked up the courage to do it. I feel like everyone these days is like doing something, instead of YouTube or OnlyFans or TikTok, and quite frankly, no offence, but TikTok and OnlyFans isn't up my street. Have you got any tattoos? I haven't, but I want them. I keep saving pictures on my phone of like tattoos I want or tattoos I like, and I always think about booking it to go and get it, but quite frankly the reason I haven't is because I look back at the pictures that I've saved in my phone, which I think is actually a really good way of doing it, like saving the picture and then looking back on it like maybe weeks or months later to see if you still like it, and if you do, then fair enough. But if you don't, like I've come across some of them that I'm like, oh, what the hell was I thinking at that time? Like, what the hell was I thinking? So I'm kind of glad that I do it that way, because I've got it straight on my skin, that I've got that for life. And I think if I'm gonna get one, I want to start like as a sleeve going up from my wrist on my right arm all the way up. At the moment, the ones that I've seen that I would like is like a sort of like dot mandala. I'm liking a bit of dot mandala, and I've messaged a couple of tattoo artists and stuff like that to see if they would do it. The only thing stopping us is, like I say, getting the right design, and I also want to get my arms a little bit bigger, because I just feel like, well, I feel like, it's my opinion anyway, but I feel like tattoos on skinny arms aren't really that nice. It could just be me, I might just be narrow-minded like that. What are your thoughts on the law of attraction? What is the law of attraction? I'm gonna have to Google that. Right. Yes. What was the question? I definitely believe in it. I think if you put good into the world, you're definitely going to get good back. I am a big believer in karma, so I do feel like karma always comes on and bites you in the arse. I do have to constantly remind myself of that, because sometimes I can be somewhat negative. I don't know, like, come on, you're making your day worse. Next question. How do you deal with negative people? I don't really. Not now. I mean, back when I was like growing, like a teenager, like 17, 18, going out in clubs, I think I was a lot more rowdy. But now I just like, if they're bringing negativity in my life, I'm just like, oh, I'm not feeding into it, go elsewhere because I'm not getting involved, sort of thing. Like, I mean, I might fall into the cracks and be a little bit, obviously, like, I mean, it's hard not to be when you're in a situation. I think majority of the time I do try and just let it go over my head and just be like, oh, look, crack on. What is your go-to takeaway? Hands down, kebab. And we've got this really, really, really good one in Newcastle, which I literally just, me and I religiously go to. The thing with kebabs up down in Derby, they're not nice. They're lifted, absolutely lifted. They don't do right chilli, they don't do right garlic. You just do this mint stuff that's just vile. And what I actually do, if I want a kebab here, we found a somewhat nice place for kebab meat, and then we just put our own chips in, from home, and now he's looked up online this chili recipe. She's got it spot on. So she makes that every time we have a kebab, and it is hot. What will be your niche for YouTube, for your YouTube account? I think just anything. I'm quite big on my clothes. I like to think I've stayed in with the trends. I'm not gonna restrict myself too much. I'm just gonna have fun with it. If I feel like I come across something that I'd like to put on my YouTube account, then I'm just gonna do that. At the end of the day, if I limit myself to one thing, then it's gonna be a struggle to get an upload every week. We're going travelling and stuff like that, so I think a lot of travelling vlogs will be posted when we do go away. Hauls, maybe just eating. I mean, we eat a lot. Do you have any hobbies or interests? Go to the gym quite a lot, and at the moment I am actually trying to complete a level 2 and 3 for fitness instructor and personal trainer, which is going pretty well. Just nearly completed my level 2, and then I'll move on to level 3. In between, obviously working, and I'll obviously be doing it in between doing YouTube. Quite a lot on my plate, but I'm willing to do it. As far as hobbies and interests goes, that's about it. Yeah. Like I say, my clothes as well. I'm quite interested in clothes. I upload quite a lot of clothes content onto my Instagram page. What is your favourite season for buying clothes? I would say summer. I think summer's that's when all like the patterns and the bright colours come through, isn't it? It's something to look forward to as well, because normally around summer you've got somewhere booked to go on holiday, so it's like the excitement of buying a whole suitcase full of clothes to go on holiday with. So what is your biggest claim to fame so far? I mean, I know Top Man reposted one of my pictures. Is that a claim to fame? I think that's a claim to fame. Yeah, I'll stick with that. I think it was a picture of me trainer and me watch, I think. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I didn't expect that, and like I say, I just upload things on my Instagram for fun, so that was pretty nice to get that sort of recognition. Or actually, no, I take that back. The biggest claim to fame so far is my local, like I say, the kebab shop that me and Nelly go to in Newcastle. They know our order off by heart, so I'm pretty pleased about that. Go-to karaoke song, I would say, do you know what it is? There's so many, I think. I think I'm just going to have to be basic in this one and just say Sweet Caroline. You can't go wrong with that one. Gets everyone in the mood, gets everyone up, cheering, screaming their lungs out. So yeah, I think that one. Last question, are you happy now? Yes, I am. I think things are looking good. We're in a position now where we can we've got money to put back, go away, do things that we want to do, and like I say, I'm very happy. I've got people around us that make us happy, make us laugh every day. So yeah, I'm very thankful and I'm very happy. That is the end of all the questions. I hope you're interested anyway. Whether you're not, still gonna be here. I will see you on the next video. Hopefully it's not as cringy or as awkward. Obviously give some sort of credit. This is my first time obviously doing a video and obviously staring into a lens. So it has been tricky, but I don't think I've done that bad. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on. And I'll see you on the next video.